Alright, welcome back to the Cutlass Board Games channel. I am joined by special guest James from the Confused Wizards. And today we're going to be having a look at Cutlass. This is the LCG that I've been working on for some time.
Cutlass.
The Cutlass, the damn thing the whole company's named after.
Whole effing show.
Finally coming together. So we played Castles earlier, which is set in the same universe.
Deep lore.
And you've played Cutlass before.
Yeah.
Once or twice.
Yes.
And then in your youth.
Yes.
And then today we're going to go through some deck building. We're going to have a look at the cards and put some stuff together. And then after that, we're going to be playing some matches. And I'll kind of be explaining the rules of the game and how to play and stuff like that. So first thing, you've got your stack. All of your cards will have a blue sleeve. And all of my cards will have a purple sleeve.
Okay.
So we don't get the two sets mixed up. As a product, Cutlass will come with every card that you need to deck build. So that you go through and build whatever you need. And you are instantly then able to deck build with everything that you have. Everything is available. The main and most obvious rule is you can have 4 maximum of a card. For example, this 4 Savage Tides, which you can see super good on that. I'll hold that for you. This is Savage Tides. And you can only have 1 sea monster in total, which has the eyeball icon. Again, you can't see super good, but I might just edit it in over the top with the eyeball icon. And the sea monster often kind of determines what kind of deck that you are playing. Yep. Since you've last played, we've had a nice graphic design update where the black cards have had their banners and stuff changed a little bit to be a bit smoother. And some balance things, depending on how long it's been. Savage Tides is no longer a lottery card. Savage Tides just deals 1 damage for everything. I really like it as a lottery card, but it's just not. It's like either broken or useless. Yeah. Like how I balance the game, and I just kind of. I mean, you know, it's a bit too hard.
Card games are kind of like that, though.
A little bit. And so we've got some key cards where, so for example, in the Pokemon TCG, being able to search out cards from your deck with like Pokeballs and stuff is really, really important. And we have a sort of an equivalent, depending on what kind of a deck you're playing. Unexplored Maelstrom works for both deck archetypes, because there's 2 major types, I guess, which is crewmates and structures. And the 2 major factions are pirates and castles. We can actually see the structures from Castles of Kalira are in this game because that faction is represented. Looking through, do I just not have them here? I might have actually built a deck somewhere and all my cards are mixed up. But Unexplored Maelstrom works for both types, and then we have 1 for each of the other ones, which will help you accelerate your mans into play. Looks like I've just shuffled my collection.
No.
It's such a key thing to do. When I was testing with my roommate, he's like alphabetizes every single fucking thing in playsets, and I pick it up and shuffle it, and he's like, I'm gonna kill you. So I'm looking for a playset of blue. Oh, maybe it is actually blue now. Maybe that's why I can't find it. The card. I think it's not Sway the Stars. It's like something like that. It's the Observatory card. Is now the blue one, and then the red one is the Landlocked Crow's Nest.
Right. Okay.
The set has like 140 cards total, including playsets. So there's like 44 unique cards. These are all black. That's Kings. Here we go. Scry the Stars, which is the one for structures. So that will help you get structures into play. And then Landlocked Crow's Nest is somewhere.
I'm going to have one here if you want to look at it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of show them off. So Landlocked Crow's Nest helps you put crewmates into play. And Scry the Stars helps you put structures into play. So depending on which one you're playing, you want to play some amount of both of these. But they've each got restrictions on how they'll activate. So that's kind of one of the first things I tend to look at when deck building. I'll quickly go over some basics of the game so that you understand why we're playing these cards. But you will be building a tableau. Similar to Castle Clearer, you're building a tableau, except playing cards cost resources. You can see this watchtower. This is what has become of the watchtower from Castles of Clearer. This watchtower, when it comes into play, its ability activates. But then it sends orders to each card that shares a type with it that you determine. So either all the structures can be activated, or all the Caleran cards can be activated, so all the blue cards. And those two traits are determined here in the top corner. So it goes cost at the top, and then those two traits. So when you're playing stuff, you go, okay, this will then activate this guy, and it will move along the line. So you're trying to create a conveyor belt of stuff that will activate and help get your both your engine going, but also your victory condition happening. You can see James has started to build out what looks like a pirate deck.
Indeed, indeed.
I don't know what I want to build just yet. The main objective of the game is to collect treasures. Pirates collects treasures by having crewmates steal them from things. And then the blue deck usually gets treasures from maintaining control with the Seat of Power. Which is pretty good. It's been a while since even I've played this. I haven't played this game this year.
Wow, been a while.
Because testing kind of dried up at the end of last year,
Yeah.
and I haven't had a chance to be able to pull it out and work on it since then. So I think I'm going to be playing some of this. So Abandoned Mutineer allows us to both discard cards on the top of our deck, which will help you, but also you discard cards in your hand. Or do I want to build structures because you're building pirates?
Think of the content.
Yeah. Alright. Let's build structures. I'm going to build the structure deck that's just going to annoy you.
No.
Just build like maybe a control type build. Where it's kind of shut you down. Just kind of scrolling through all my cards while I try and figure out exactly what I want to put in. Also, one of the key decisions is to pick which sea monster you want to play. Playing control structures, I probably want Herazaya as my sea monster. Herazaya is the goddess of the tides. She's one of the main characters in the lore, and is kind of the foil to one of the main characters, I would say. She's just kind of a problem in general.
Bit of an antagonist.
Not really an antagonist. Everyone in the lore is just like kind of an asshole.
Makes sense for a world of pirates.
I thought you were going to say something written by me.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Bit of a self-report there. Huh? I should just play all of these. Where upon becoming the goddess of the tides, you are just basically burdened with task. You just
That's kind of
suddenly have so much shit to do. Which is
that not how you
stressful.
think about life? Just burdened with tasks?
Just task on repeat. I think I want some of these. I don't think I can play that card. Where's my Augmendar? That guy is great.
Is he a house yet?
No, he could be, but he's not. I don't need this. I do want this. I think I'm playing just mono blue. So there's no restriction on what you can put into your deck. Like, I don't have red lands. I can't play red cards. But if I play mono blue cards, they will always be able to activate everything when it sends orders. If I play red and blue cards, if they're all structures, then they always, and then I want to be able to pick out the ability to try and activate as often as possible. I don't care about this card. I care a lot about this card. But it needs enough structures. I might just put it aside for now. I'm going to play mill.
Yes.
I'm just going to irritate you with mill the entire time. Because mill is a fun archetype, I think. I'm not even going to play treasure. I'm literally just going to play mill.
I respect it.
I can't. Where are my King's Edicts? Who's the idiot that organized this? So the other thing is that it is a 40 card deck, which means that you have 10 4-obs, with the exception of Sea Monster. I have a hunch that I don't actually need the Maelstroms as much. I do want these. I do want the King's Edicts, so I can cut them down a little bit.
I only can play one Sea Monster, right?
Yes. One in total. So it's similar to a commander, like in EDH. But it starts in your deck. You do actually have to draw it to be able to play it. And it has a really powerful effect on the game, because whenever your guys turn face up or are played, they send orders. Except for sea monsters that send orders every turn, which is pretty strong. Because it means that even if you don't play something face up, something will happen. So I'm going to go like this. So I've got 8, 10. I actually don't need these. Let's play 1. Like this. I don't have enough structures for this to work. Play some gas. I need some gas.
I actually need electric because I care about the environment.
True.
Yeah. Or I just don't care about the environment, but it makes sense.
True. Also, sustainable energy isn't super widely available.
Yeah, very fair.
So
I mean, the
I've
wind
got
is sustainable energy for pirates.
True. 20. 24. 28. 32. 35. So I need to find 5 cards to put into the deck.
Crazy. Where is there? It is. Okay. What am I at? Four.
That. I can play 1, so 4 cards left.
16, 24, 26, that's 31.
Okay, I lied, I'm playing treasures.
He's done it. How pirate?
I'm probably just going to end up discarding them the whole time, but... Okay, so I have my 40 card deck. James is not far away from having his built, but I'm going to kind of walk through the game plan of what my deck does. So, like a deck builder in Cutlass, when you have no cards that you can draw from, you shuffle your discard pile into your deck. But as a cost, you banish the top card, and banish is just removed from the game. The goal of this deck is to banish as many cards from your deck, because if you can't reset by shuffling it back in, then you lose the game. Because there's a lot of interacting with the graveyard, which is overboard technically, or the discard pile more commonly, then you want to be able to have lots of stuff in there, especially the pirate deck, where the kind of the theme is that you want to have all your zombie pirates coming out of the discard pile. And we're going to show you some gameplay shortly where I'll do a bit better explanation of the rules, but I did want to go through and do kind of a deck building thing, so I'm going to do a quick explanation of what my deck is, and then maybe I'll get you to do a mission statement type explanation of yours.
For sure.
So I'm playing Scry the Stars. Scry the Stars, if I have 3 or more uniquely named structures, I can search for a structure and add it to my tab below. Which means that I'm adding cards in beyond the playing 1 card per turn, which helps you accelerate and helps you get in front a little bit. Got a card I need to fix. Get in there. Get back in the sleeve. Okay. I've then got Void Sign at Midnight. This card is a great one-off. If your sea monster has been discarded or banished, you can bring it back. And except it will cost slightly extra. Basically, when you are playing a card, you can play it face up by paying the discard cost, which is the top on this side. Or you can play it face down, and then it will have counters on it, and as the counters are slowly removed by you paying the cost, kind of like a lay-by, then it is turned face up and activated. The sea monster will come in face down with extra counters on it, and that is the cost of pulling it out of that zone. I then have Rift Sealers. So I know you can't super great see it. Both the printing is dark, which is my fault, and also the sleeves add a glare. But Rift Sealers searches for an event card of the deck and plays it. Fell's Seer Maiden makes my opponent banish the top cards of their deck. Seaside Barracks helps me find crewmates. King's Edict banishes cards from my opponent's discard pile. Augmendar slows down my opponent's development time. And probably the key card, the Spire of Exile, which banishes cards from the top of my opponent's deck. You're looking like you're getting close to done.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like sort everything out so I know what I'm doing, not just adding random cards.
Yeah.
Okay, so definitely don't need all 4 of this guy. I'm just gonna put 3 back.
Yeah, you only needed 1.
Probably don't need all 4 of these either. Don't think I have enough like that actually wins me the game. I just have like a bunch of stuff that discards things.
Do you want to turn that fan around a little bit?
Because I'm sweating really bad.
I am too.
Okay.
It gets really hot in here.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't have 3 of these. What? Where'd the other one go?
Did you drop on the floor?
I think it's in this pile. Yep.
Sick.
Okay. So, what am I doing here? I definitely need more that gets me treasures, because I don't have enough of that.
Yeah, you want like ambitious deckhand?
Yeah, so I was just looking at.
And
Spring-Heeled Looter as well.
Spring-Heeled Looter, pretty good.
I feel like that changes my entire plan on my deck though. Because my plan was just to like keep everything in the discard and just not let you interact with anything. But nah, I didn't. I thought that was possible, but it's not really. Because like you still need that being play to actually get the effect. So it's just not gonna work. I'll just win the game. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's a setup option that everyone kind of can come back to. So that looks like 20. So you're halfway there.
On this package, probably don't need all that. that's 28.
Mhm.
Plus 5 is 33, so I have 7 more cards.
You just get to cut one thing and then put 2 4-Rs in there.
I think I definitely want Carrion Deluge.
That's one of the
That
funny
is
things
very
about
powerful.
the one of CMOS, so it means that you can't actually just play only 4-Rs.
Don't think I really need that, to be honest. I only need Springfield Ludo. What have I done here?
I honestly don't know. You have your entire card draw engine not in the deck.
Who needs to draw cards when everything's in the discard? Just don't have any cards in hand. I need one more card. Just gonna try and find that other Spring Hill Ludo. Should be good.
Yeah.
And we'll just run it. There we go. We'll run it, see how it goes.
Sounds good.
Okay, time for my mission statement.
Yeah, give us a quick rundown
folks.
of what you've done.
I am a pirate. Yaha Fiddly Dee.
Do what you want.
Well,
Because a pirate is free.
I follow the laws, so in this case, what I plan to do, like I said before, was to build a mostly discard deck that would win the game through just having where is this boy? It would win the game through Cannoneer Slacker. So Cannoneer Slacker, as you can see, if things are in if things are in the discard pile and you have 8 dudes, 8 pirates in the discard, 8 crewmates I should say, in the discard pile, you claim a treasure. So my plan was just to discard things as fast as possible and then just win through that. But then I realized that was the only way I could claim treasure, so I needed to change my approach. So I added Spring Hill Looter, which also claims treasures if you have guys, essentially. Yes. I also have a one-off Thomas Daring.
He eats sea monsters.
He kills sea monsters. He's kind of cool. I wish he was a pirate, but you know he's an honorary pirate in this case. I picked Unpronounceable Man.
Arvij the Corruptor.
Arvij the Corruptor, apparently. He is cool. And he also works with discarding stuff.
He puts
Kinda
pirates
inspired.
into play and helps you discard cards. He's very strong.
Yeah. He used to be horrible when I was playing it last.
Yeah,
And then I just have
way worse.
a bunch of utility stuff. Like I've got Leviathan Strike. I always do that in case I need to kill something. I've got Skeletal Surging, just to find more stuff, put it in my discard pile. I've got this card, I forgot what it was. Tie Skipper.
Yeah.
Get some more stuff. Yeah, just a bunch of that stuff.
Alright.
We'll see how it goes.
You ready to play?
I'm ready to play.
Alright. Now that you have reached the end of the video, you have to go click on the second one where we actually play the game. Aha, gotcha!
Scammed.
Absolutely scam. Click subscribe, motherfuckers.